We're going to be doing an instant execution trade, okay? But I do not just have to click buy and sell. I have to, first of all, know the direction where the market will most likely go to. But this is not a trade idea. It is just for educational purpose on how to place a trade, okay? So what do I do? What do I do in placing a trade? All right, I have to determine also from analysis where the market will most likely go to. So what do? I click on my trade execution, and I want to trade AUD CAD dollar versus the JPY. So my analysis tells me, okay, I should sell this currency. Please, this is a disclaimer. This is a practice class. I am not doing any analysis. I'm just trying to sell and buy off hand. There is no clear basis for buying, clear basis for selling. I just want to show you example of how it is being done, right? So now I have my lot size because of this is a practice account. This is a demo account, okay? So please do not, for any reason, place any trade yet, okay? So I want to trade this particular card JPY, and maybe from my analysis says I should sell card JPY. So I place a sell. I have opened a position on card JPY. Now you see that I did not set my stop loss. Now, how do I set my stop loss? I need to determine where I'm going to place my stop loss. All right, based on analysis. So based on the purpose of this class, I just decided to place my stop loss up here. You don't just decide to place your stop loss up there. There are technical rules that you have to follow that will help you to place your stop loss at the right place. Because if you just go ahead and place your stop loss at any point you see, the market might go there and take you out. But when you follow analysis and analysis tells you the right place to place your stop loss, there is a higher possibility of the market price not reaching up to your stop loss to take you out in a loss. Okay, so for the purpose of this class, I decided to place my stop loss at the red line, which is 81.182. So how do I set my stop loss? I go back to that trade. I click on that trade. I click hold. All right, you see the option: close order, new order, modify order, chart. So because I want to place my stop loss, I will click on modify order. How do I do that? Then I come where the red line is, where I will have my stop loss. The value of that red line is 81.182. And I click modify. So with that, I have my stop loss placed. You can see SL. Now, I have not set my TP. So I do not have a TP value. How do I place my TP? All right, I go back to that trade. This is where I have my stop loss. Up there, the red line. You can see a dotted line showing my stop loss. This is the point where I should sell. So where do I want to take my profit? Let's say, for instance, I want to take my profit here. So what is the value of that line? 80.450. I go back to that trade, click hold, the option comes up. I click on what? Modify. Modify. Okay, modify. So what was my stop, my take profit value? 80.450. Place. Modify. So now I have a stop loss and I have a take profit. So even if I am asleep, two things would happen. Either the market takes me out in take profit or takes me out on stop loss. And a portion of my money will leave my trade. Okay, so that is how to place an instant execution sell. I have my stop loss and I have my stop loss which is SL. I have my what? My TP. Both of them. So I am good to go on this trade. All right. Okay, perfect. Now let's go and do another order. This time we're going to be doing a buy execution. Let's look for a trade that we would like to buy into. Let's look for a trade that we would like to buy into. Please, again, like I said, this is strictly for educational purposes. It is no way a class where you have to take any trade. It's not a class where you have to take any trade. We are using these to educate you on how to do basic things. Okay? Excuse me. Okay. Looking for currency pair to buy. We're going to do an example of a buy limit and a sell limit, and a buy stop and a sell stop also. So you get to learn how this is being done. Okay? All right. Yadi. Okay. Someone is trying to ask a question. Someone has a question for me. Okay, so no question. All right. So now on this trade, you can see this trade right now. The next trade I want to do is I want to do a buy order. All right, but I would like to sell this. Let me do another pair. I would like to sell that pair. That pair looks like it's gonna sell. So let me do a buy here. This looks like it's gonna sell. Okay, NAS 100. Let's see, it's gonna give us a buy opportunity. Also a sell. Okay. Now, on this currency pair, I want to buy this currency pair. I want to buy it. All right. Now, there are some currency pair that would not allow you to trade with 0.01. One of those pairs are the NAS 100. You will need bigger capital to be able to trade the NAS 100. That's the US Tech 100. Okay. So I want to trade the NAS 100 tonight. I want to buy the NAS 100. So I click on my buy. Right, I've opened a position for a buy on the NAS 100. Okay, now I did not set my stop loss, I did not set my take profit. I want to go back and set my what? My stop loss and my take profit. All right, so I come back to the trade and I would like to set my stop loss below, because I'm buying, my stop loss has to be below. All right, because I am buying, my stop loss has to be below. So I want to set my stop loss at this point. Why am I setting my stop loss at this point? When we go into future classes, please, I would like for everybody to stay muted so that you can have a clean recording when you get to listen. So why do I set my stop loss at that point? Because I am buying. So when you're buying, your stop loss is going to be below your entry price. When you're selling, your stop loss is going to be above your entry price. So my stop loss for this trade is 11316.0. So I go back to the trade, click on that trade, click on modify, stop loss. Can somebody remind me of my stop loss? 11. Oh my God. Someone is distracting us. Please, let's all stay muted. All right. Okay. I know what to do. Let me set the meeting so we won't be distracted again. Where you mute on entry. Yeah, you mute on entry. So nobody should unmute themselves. Okay. Thank you. That way I'm fine. I don't have to come back and the class can flow. So let's go back to the class. The better the audio, the cleaner the audio, the better for you when you are listening to it. So again, I go back to the trade. My stop loss is 11316.0. So I want to modify the trade. Stop loss 11361.0, right? Modify. I think I'm right. So I modify the trade. Now I have set my what? My stop loss. So I do not have to marry this trade. Okay, I didn't get it right. 113.113160. So let me go back and modify it. 113160. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Now, oh, that trade is really buying heavy. I'm already up $45 in profit. The one I was selling is negative 85 cents. The one I just bought down is $45 in profit. It's fluctuating and all that. If not for this class, I should be trading it live on my money. But this is actually a practice account for the purpose of this call. Okay, so it is very simple to trade and make money when you understand how to trade. Okay, so now I have my stop loss, I have my take profit. No, I don't have my take profit yet. So I would like to set my take profit. So what do I do? Let's set take profit for that trade. So I would like to take profit at this top. I think the market will come all the way here. So I would like to take profit at that point. So what is the take profit value? 116774. 116774. So my take profit is 116778. 11677.4. Modify. So I have my stop loss and I have my take profit placed on both trades. So what I have just done is an instant execution buy and an instant execution sell on two different currency pairs. All right. Now on Saturday we talked about taking partial profit. So how do you take partial profit? Let's say I already make $23 or thereabout from this trade, and I would like to take partials of my money off this trade. What do? I click on that trade that is in profit, click on close order. Close order. All right. So when I click on close order, a new option will come up. Now what do I need to do? I want to take partials of the trade, partial profit off. So what do? I come to the lot size area to reduce what? To reduce the lot size. I want to reduce the lot size. How do I do that? Watch me. I click hold on the number and I type in a new lot size, 0. Okay. Unfortunately, this particular currency would not allow me to reduce my lot size. So let me use a currency pair that would allow me to do that. Let me use a currency pair that will allow me to take partial. Why would they allow me to take partial? Because on this particular currency, the least lot size is 1.0. On that particular currency, not 100. The least lot size is 1.0. I cannot go below 1.0 for this particular trade. Okay. So I'll get to use another pair to do that. Now, we successfully placed a buy and a sell instant execution on two different currency pair. And we have also done what? We've also set our stop losses. Okay. Now, any questions before we move forward? Any question before we move forward? Any question? All right, Emmanuel Okon. I'll lower your hand and I'll mute you. Emmanuel Okon. Okay, go ahead, sir. I've asked you to unmute. Go ahead.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Yes, boss. Good evening, sir.
I just want to see. I wish you could do that taking partial profit.
I will do it. I will take another pair and do that take partial. I will take another pair and take the partial. I already said that. I'll do that.
Okay. All right.
All right. So AGK has a question for me. AGK, where are you? AGK seems to be the kind of student I love to have in my class. Those that ask questions are the people I love the most.
Okay. Hope you can hear me. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
I want to ask. I'm watching you, and you first of all trade before trying to set the take profit and the stop loss. But just like the last market that you placed, the one that you placed with $1, we saw that you made your profit very fast, which means it could be on the reverse side, meaning that you could have lost so fast. And if that is the case, then before you would have gone back to set your stop loss and take profit, maybe you would have lost even more. So what I'm saying is there an option to set these things before you place the trade?
Yes. Now, this is it. Because you are buying at market price, right?
Okay.
You're buying at an instant market price, so you have to execute immediately. Now, why do I say that? Because price can be at 10 naira now. Before you set your stop loss, take profit, and want to place the trade, market has left $10, 10 naira, and has gotten to 20 naira. So when you have done your analysis, that's why I said this is for practice. We have not done analysis yet. When you've done analysis and know where you anticipate the market to go to, all right, you anticipate the market to go to a particular zone, a particular area of price. That is when you buy. If you are expecting the market to buy, you buy, and immediately, I did not waste time. I immediately set my stop loss before setting my take profit. Why do I have to do stop loss first? I have to think of my brakes. The brake of the car will protect me. Without a brake, there's no point trying to accelerate the car. So even when I get into the car, the first thing I test is the brake. I want to see if the pressure of the brake is enough. If the pedal of my brake is too soft, I'm suspicious that, why is it so soft? There should be a little bit of pressure on the brake. All right. So you test your brake first. You think of your brakes first. What would stop you? Because if you don't have a stop mechanism, then you will just be going without control. So I said many times, how I trade personally, many times I set stop loss and I leave my CP open. But if I know I'm going to be busy, I always set my take profit so that when that trade gets to that level, it takes me out. I don't have to babysit the trade, watching to see if it has gotten there. So there is a mechanism where you can place your stop loss and take profit before executing the order. But the logic is because it's an instant execution, you're doing it instantly. Market execution now. The order is buy now. So you buy now, modify and place your stop loss. This you can do within a space of 1 second to 1 minute. Except you have a terrible internet connection, then you would have to place your stop loss before executing, because some internet providers can go crazy. The moment you place a trade, the just network goes away. You wouldn't want to be in that situation where you start sweating. But if your internet is reliable to an extent, you know that it will not go dead on you, then you can do the way I did. If you don't trust the internet enough, place your stop loss, then execute. You might get to miss out on the accurate entry where you are supposed to have entered the market. But it is better I enter a little bit late than enter early and my network goes dead on me. Do you understand what I mean, educate?
Yes, I do.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, thank you for the explanation.
So any other question from you?
No, not for now.
All right, okay, cool. Gospel. Hello, Gospel.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Yes, boss.
Yeah, please. Sorry, I joined quite late, and I don't know if you've talked about this before. That NAS 100 you actually place a trade on last. I really like to know the pair. Then that's one. Then secondly, I've overheard some persons talk about TP1 and TP2, like take profit 1 and take profit 2. So I really want to know how, because on that page now is just one position, you can take just one profit. So how come people are able to take the first and the second profit? And also, I also got an information that I was talking over with a friend who is already into the business, and he was telling me that there is a way he can place his stop loss and he wouldn't lose anything even though his stop loss is hit. And I was like, are you for real? How can you place your stop loss and you won't lose anything, even your stop loss? So yeah, I think those are my questions for now.
Okay, so for your friend, let me start with your friend. For your friend that says there's a way you can play stop loss and you won't lose anything, that's a lie. So the only thing that can happen is if you have broken even on a trade, which we're going to talk about. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
I said on Saturday that I'm going to be showing you practical of what we did. Now, when you are in a trade like I just placed down, unless the trade has gone into profit and stay in profit, that is only when I can be able to break even. But as long as that trade is not in profit and has not stayed in profit, I cannot break even. So therefore, if that trade should go against me, no matter how I place my stop loss, a portion of my money will leave my trading capital.
Okay.
But if I'm already in profit, long gone in profit, I can break even. So what do I mean by breaking even? I'm going to show you. We're going to place a trade, another trade that will go into profit and we will break even. This class is a practical session of what we did on Saturday.
Okay.
Now,
thank you very much,
for taking TP1 and TP2 and TP3, for TP1, 2, and 3, it is very possible. Why is it possible? That means the person who placed that trade did not place only one position. The person had several positions, like position 1, position 2, position 3 open. So at each of the position, the person places a TP.
Yeah.
So if the trader or if the person who sent the signal said TP1, this trade will get to TP1, 2, and 3. It only makes sense for the person to have taken the trade maybe 3 times.
Okay.
3 positions. And then he set TP1 for the first position, TP2 for the second position, TP3 for the third position. However, there's another way of doing it without setting the trade in multiple positions. Another way of doing it is you leaving your TP open. That you don't set any TP value. Rather, if you want to set a TP value, you set the TP3, which should be the highest point of the TP. Yeah, okay. Or that's if you're buying, or the lowest point of the TP.
If you are selling.
When you set that, It means that when the market, when the signal giver says CP1 has been hit, it means that the market has gotten to the first point. It gets to CP2, then you can as well break even or take partials. We're going to go into that technical aspect of it. But you can take CP1 and 2 and 3. So the easiest way for you to do that is to have multiple positions. Alrighty?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. So
then about the pairs, that NAS 100 or something. Is it a pair against? Is it a pair of gold against dollar, or what exactly is it? I think in dollar is
okay. It's actually a stock pair. It's actually a pair that measures the economy of the U.S. Like 100 tech companies in the U.S. or so. Yeah. So it's like a lot of tech companies, the U.S. tech, more like the Dow Jones, more like the stock of companies in the U.S. So it's not actually a currency pair; it's a stock that you can use to measure the viability of the U.S. economy. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you understand how to trade the NAS gives you a lot of money because it's stock. It moves aggressive.
Yes.
But you also, if you're going to lose on it, it's aggressive. Yeah. So you have to.
You are going to lose the same way you gain.
Yeah. So I always tell traders that you grow into a pair. Start with a less volatile pair, and then grow into the volatile ones when your knowledge grows. But if you know you have the stamina to grow with the volatile, it's just like learning how to drive. You just go straight to a driving school and they take you to the driving field with a Lamborghini. Man, you're going to be scared.
Yeah.
But when they take you through driving with a B2 car, a manual B2 car, you grow into it. Then when you understand how to drive those cars, you can now navigate your way into driving bigger cars and
bigger cars.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let me attend to Mr. Marshall.
Okay,
welcome. All right, go ahead, please. Okay, so Mr. Marshall, please go ahead and ask your question. Marshall David. Marshall David. Hello, Marshall Aldu. Okay, he's not on. Emmanuel Okon, can you ask your question now so we can continue?
Thank you, sir. My question is still on the US NASDAQ that you traded on. You traded on using a lot size of 1.00. So I was kind of confused because that lot size of 1.00 is it not obviously 100% of your equity? Because even from what you said, because 0.001 is about 1% of my equity. If I have $100, 0.001 is like $1. I don't know if I'm right.
Okay, so it's not 100% of my equity because the equity I'm having here is about 4,000 plus. All right. Now this is it. Like I said, there are some currency pair you would want to trade that you cannot trade it. There are some pairs you would want to trade that will not allow you to trade on $100 account. You require more money to trade that particular asset. Okay, and I said NAS is one of those pairs.
My question is, what's the effect
Can you hear me, sir?
that? Can you hear me, sir?
Now,
can you hear me, sir?
your line is kind of distorted. Can you refresh the question again?
Okay, my question is, what's the effect? What's going to be the effect of that 1.00 on the account in terms of percentage? What is the effect of that 1.00 on the account?
Now, I get your question now, sir. Now, you do not like I said earlier, I said, do not take a trade with more than 0.01 on a $100 account. Even on a $1,000 account, you cannot trade with one standard lot. You cannot trade with 1.0 on a $1,000 account. That is suicidal. By the right, by normal system of trading, before you can comfortably use a 1.0, your account should have gotten to 5,000 and above. So what I'm saying is, there are some currency pairs that when you want to do a 0.01, it will not allow you. So even when you want to do a 1.0 or the lot size that is allowed, the system will tell you not enough money, no enough money. So the pairs that you should trade, that is, I think I made a mistake by using that math to show you. I was just looking at a pair where I could just do a buy and a sell. When we get into the class of pairs to trade, all right, and your equity, you're going to understand a lot more better. For now, we are showing you how to place a trade and place stop loss. But do not go use one standard lot for any reason on any currency pair. Once your account is below 1,000, you are going to lose that money. If that trade should go against you. Now, what is the effect of one standard lot on your trade? If you have a $500 account and you use one standard lot, a 1.00, that is standard lot size. If the market goes against you by 30 pips, you are going to lose $300 of your money. So a standard lot gives you $10 per pip. 1.0 lot size gives you $10 per pip. So if the market goes against you by 10 pips, your account will reduce to minus $400. So it only takes for you to lose either one or two trades for you to blow the account. A 0.10 will give you $1 per pip. A 0.10 will give you $1 per pip. A 0.01 will give you 10 cents per pip. 10 cents per pip. So you need about is it 100 cents to make $1 with 0.01. We're going to get into all of that calculation. I got you. Who else got what I just explained now? If you understood what I just explained now, type in 1 in the chat box, please. If you understood what I just said now, type in 1 in the chat box. All right, thank you. Okay, I think Emmanuel Adu, does he want to speak or I should move on? Emmanuel, sorry, Marshall David. Marshall David, are you ready to speak now? I love to take questions in my class, so you won't leave the class confused.
Good evening, sir.
Yes,
can you hear me?
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear now. Yes, sir.
Okay. My question is like this. What is the distance between a stop loss and for example, the market is open on a buy trade and you want to put your stop loss. What distance will you take to keep your stop loss from the trade? I don't know if you get it.
You don't just say distance. I get what you mean, sir. You don't just say, okay, I'm going to put my stop loss at this distance. I'm going to put my stop loss at the other distance. No. You arrive at your stop loss placement through technical analysis. You are going to learn all of that.
Okay.
Yes. There's a technique in placing stop loss.
Okay.
I tell you that I personally trade. Sometimes I take my trade with 5 pips stop loss. Sometimes I take my trade with 10 pips stop loss. Sometimes I take the highest stop loss I use is 30 pips.
Okay.
That's the highest stop loss I use. But I don't just say okay, 10 pips here, 20 pips here, 30 pips here, 5 pips here. No. The analysis determines where I will place my stop loss.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So can you take us to the next topic, being the analysis? How to analyze a trade?
We are going to get there, sir. We're going to get there. So I think is that all for your question?
For now.
All right, cool. Let's continue with the class. Thank you. Okay, so I'll be looking to place a trade so that we can all of the trades are not in profit yet. It doesn't okay, they were in profit, now they are in losses. They are in negative, they have not gotten to my stop loss yet. So it's fine. All right, it's totally fine. Now you can take partial profit, you can also take partial loss. Let's say, for instance, you took a trade and you made a mistake with the lot size, and you don't want to close that trade completely, but you would like to reduce the lot size. You can also take partial lot size, partial loss on your lot size, and you can also take partial loss on your. You can also take partial profit. So let me show you how to take partial on a loss. How do you want to take partial on a loss? Now this trade now is running in negative, CAD JPY. Now I am not comfortable with the lot size that I use. I want to reduce the lot size. How do I go about it? I click hold on the trade. The option for close trade, close order comes up. So what do? I click on that option, close order. Now you can see my lot size here. You can see my stop loss. You can see my take profit. So how do I reduce partial of my loss? I want to reduce my lot size. So I simply do what? I simply click on the numbers on the left, the minus 0.01. So I'm clicking it is reducing to 0.04. Okay. Now if I click close this trade now, boom. I have taken a partial of my loss. So it means that I started trading this pair with a 0.10, but I have reduced my loss size to 0.06 while the trade is still running. So if I was in profit and I want to take partial of my profit, I will do same pattern that I just did for taking partial on loss. Is the same pattern I would do for taking partials on profit. Same format I follow to take partial loss is the same format I would follow to take partial profit. Now, do you understand what I just explained now? If you understood what I just explained now, type in 2 in the chat box. So that is how you take partial. So if you're in a trade and you're in profit and you don't want to close out the trade, you believe that the trade will go up for more profit, that is how you take partials of that money off the market and your trade will still be running in profit. That option is available on your MetaTrader 5. Okay, you can take partials on your MetaTrader 5. Okay, good. So let's continue in our class. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing is how to place limit order. Limit order. Buy limit, sell limit, buy stop. Buy limit, sell limit. All right. So look at the pair I would like to trade on. Okay. All right. So what I would do first, I would do how to set a sell stop. A sell stop. Now, how do I set a sell stop? That is the question. Now, this market, based off of my analysis, I feel that the market will continue to sell. I feel that price would continue to go down. I feel that the market will keep going down to this point. So, because of my analysis, it is not a feeling, it's based on from the base of analysis, which I am not done tonight. I'm just showing you how to do it. But I will teach you, you get to learn how to actually analyze and place a trade for yourself. All right. So now, based on my feeling or my understanding of the market, I think the market would come all the way here to this point. So I want to place what we call a sell stop. Now, where would I most likely want to set as my stop loss? So because I think the market will go all the way down, I want to take my sell stop from that point, and so therefore I would like to place my stop loss here. When we go into technical analysis class, you get to know why I am placing my stop loss at that point. There's a specific point you get to place your stop losses. Okay. Now, can somebody copy the entry price for me? The entry price is the line below 1.70828, while the stop loss is 1.71359. So please, somebody should copy that for me so that when we go into the chart, you get to read out for me. So what I would do is I would unmute one person so that the person can call the entry price for me and the stop loss. I hope somebody took record of that. All right, so I'm going to unmute AGK. I think his network is very clean. I'm unmuting you because the network seems very clear, not favoritism or anything, because of your network. So AGK, please, you can unmute yourself.
Okay.
Okay,
we have
a good network.
Okay, thank you. We have 1.7828.
For what?
For the take profits.
No. The line below. What is the value of the line below?
Yes, the line below is 1.71359.
Yeah. 1.71.
Yes.
359. Okay. The line above is what?
1.70828.
1.70828. No, you're giving me wrong values.
Wow.
So
sorry about that.
1.71359.
Yes.
So call the 1.70828.
828, yes.
So yeah, so if you put the stop loss at the entry price and put the entry price at the stop loss, the option for place will not highlight.
Okay.
This option will not come up.
Okay.
So that's why I knew that the number you gave me was wrong.
Okay.
Okay. So now that is the value you give me. So you give me the entry price for my sell stop and the stop loss for my sell stop. So I'm placing a sell stop order. Place. Now, a sell stop is a pending order. It is not instant execution. What it means is that this will have to wait until market price trade down into 1.70828. 2828 before before my trade can be activated to go into profit or go into loss. Do you understand now? But
Yes.
for instant execution, the moment you click buy or sell, you are seeing instant loss or instant profit. The market activates you immediately. All right, so we've just done a sell stop order on GBP card, Great Britain pound versus the Canadian dollar. So let's go back to the chart. Now, we have not placed our take profit yet. So I think from my thoughts, not that I've done plain analysis, I've not done a clean play analysis why the market should sell, but I'm just doing it for purpose of practice. Okay. Now I think, okay, if the market would sell from this point, I think it will come all the way here. All right, for my take profit. So my take profit on that trade, because I did not place a take profit before, my take profit on that trade will now be 1.72421. So I go back to that trade, click on it, click on modify order, and I place my take profit 1.70. Ah man, I've forgotten again.
1.7421.
Remember? 7421. Thank you. So I modify. So I have successfully done what? Added my take profit on that trade. However, if for any reason I feel that the trade will no longer go in as I plan, I can delete the trade. So you see the option of delete order. So if I click on delete order, that trade would go away. That means I am no longer interested in placing that sell stop order. All right, perfect. So let's set a buy stop. Let's set a buy stop. Now, some traders can place a sell stop and a buy stop on one particular pair, but that is more like a gamble. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. So I don't advise you to do that. Okay? Because somebody would ask the question, can I do a sell stop and a buy stop on one pair? Some people do that, but it's a gamble. Why do you have to do, you pick this, you chop, you pick that, you lose, or you pick this, you chop, you pick the other one, you lose. That is what the Igbo people will say, Etiokwe, Oriokwe. Ejikava, right?
Of course, you're right.
Okay. So shout out to my Igbo brothers. I'm not Igbo, but I understand majority of Nigerian language as a full-blown Nigerian. So let's look for a currency pair where we can set a buy stop. So I want to set a buy stop on this pair. I want to set a buy stop on this pair. Wow, this pair will be very nice for my. Okay, let me use it for my buy limit. Let me look for another pair. Okay, so I'll use this for my sell limit. Okay, fine. I've gotten the pairs I want. Let me look for another pair. Nope. Okay. Sorry, guys. As much as I'm teaching, I try to make it as realistic as possible and not just nonsense. Okay, so I want to set a buy stop on this pair, but man, this pair looks like it's gonna sell before it buys. Let me look for a pair that would most likely buy. Okay, let me use this. It's already selling. Forgive me, guys. I have to look for Okay, let's get the USD. Now, I want to do a buy stop on this pair. So where am I going? What am I going to do? I look for where I think this pair will still go higher. So I'm setting my buy stop there. Then below it will be my stop loss. Okay, so I want to put my stop loss below it right there. Okay, so my entry price would be 0.66862. $0.66862. All right, place. I placed my buy stop. Okay, so I want to set my stop loss. My stop loss will most likely be 0.666. Wow, this is 46. So I click on that trade, click on modify order, and then set my stop 0. Place. All right, I have modified the trade. Now you can see that it's showing green at the side. If you look at it very well, you can see the green symbol, the green line at the extreme end. What that green line signifies, what that green line shows is that price is getting closer to my entry. That's why it's showing me that green line. Okay, that green line. So I've set my buy stop and my sell stop. Now I have to wait until price increases in value to pick my order and continue buying for me to be in profit, or price decreases in
value.
All right. So that is what happens in a buy stop and in a sell stop scenario. Okay. So the next trade idea we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the buy limit and the sell limit. All right. So how do I set the buy limit and the sell limit? Now, in a limit order, all right, I said it in start of this class that in a buy limit order or a sell limit order, market is already buying, all right, or price is already selling. So price is going to do a buy limit. Now, I do not want to buy at this price because here, the price here will be cheaper. So I believe from my analysis and my expectation that this would happen, that price would decrease in value, come here, pick my buy order and continue to buy. This is how a buy limit works. So a buy limit is you placing a buy order below the current market price, expecting a decline in price to your threshold where you have your limit order waiting for you to now enter into that trade and buy at a lower value for higher prices. Did you understand what I just explained now? So example again, you want to go now, the price of dollar is coming down. Okay, dollar at some point was five. I bought dollar for, I exchanged dollar for 5.30 some few weeks ago. Now dollar is going down. I think I heard somebody saying 400. I have not done transactions yet this week because I've been busy with other things. So let's say for instance the dollar is currently at 380. Now if you buy dollar at this rate now, you buy dollar at this current value now, this is more like a buy limit. Why? You're buying at 380 with the expectation that the value of dollar will go up. So you buy at a lesser price or you go down Or okay, let's say dollar is currently at $400. So you have some money saved that when dollar drops to 380, I'm going to buy. So dollar drops to 380, you buy, and then it goes up the next day to 500. That is a buy limit order. That is how it works. That is how it works. Okay, so we are expecting market value to drop to this point before buying. So what are we going to do? We're going to place our limit here and our stop loss here. So Mr. AGK again, please help me with the take profit value, the entry price value. 1.29260. 1.29260, right? 1.29260. That's the value for the buy limit entry price. So let's place the buy limit trade. Click on the other buy limit. So what's the entry price?
1.29260.
Yeah. So that's the entry price for the buy limit. So what do? I click on place. Now I have not placed my stop loss. All right, and I want to place my stop loss. What do? I go. My stop loss is 1.28839. So I modify that trade. 1.28839.
Yeah.
1.28839. Modify. So I have my buy limit waiting already. All right, I have my buy limit waiting already. So should the price value drop down here, it will pick me and I will go into profit. But if it goes below that area to this point, then I am willing to accept the loss that the market is not willing to go in my direction yet. So that is the buy limit. I am waiting for price to devalue to this point before going higher again. That is my expectation. All right. Okay. So let's do for the sell limit. We've done quite a lot tonight. Whoa.
Sorry, please. It appears we didn't set the take profit for the last one.
Okay, thank you. We'll do that. So let's go back to that pair. Okay, so our buy stop for NZUSD has gone into profit. So on this trade, we need to set our take profit. Okay, so I think I would like to take my profit at this point. At this point, I'd like to take my profit there. So the take profit will be 1.30242.
Yeah. 3242.
Yeah. So we've done that.
Okay.
Now we've done our sell limit, we've done our buy limit, buy stop, sell stop. So let's look for a pair that we can do our sell limit. Okay. Now, can you do analysis on your phone? Depending on how very savvy you are, but I think I recommend strongly that you try to do most of your analysis with your computer because you get to see bigger things like clearer values and all that. So I'm setting a sell limit on this pair, all right, the Euro JPY, the Euro GBP, I mean. So I'm setting my sell limit on this pair. Setting my sell limit on this pair. All right. So what do I expect that the market would push up? Market would do this before selling. That's what I think would happen. Okay. Again, this is for practice. When we go into serious trading, there are a lot of things. There are things I need to look at for before arriving at a conclusion. So this is just like a joking thing for us to get to learn, a demo thing for us to get to learn how to do this little tiny important thing. Okay, so what is the entry price for my sell limit? 0.90922. So what do I do? Sell limit 0.90022, right?
No, 922.
Am I right?
No, 0.90922. 922.
Okay. 90922. So that's my entry price for my sell limit. So what is my stop loss? My stop loss would be 91312. 91312. So I modify 91312. Yeah. So we have not set a take profit for it. So I would like to take my profit here. All right. So my take profit would most likely be 9535.
Yeah.
9535. All right. 9535. So with that, I place my pending order and my instant execution. Now, by the time the market picks me, I'll either be in profit or I'll either be in loss. Okay, so that's how you place your trade. That's how you place your trade. Now, you do not just open your MT4, MT5 and place trade, buy, sell. No, you have to follow through proper analysis. So, what analysis are you going to be following? Technical analysis that will tell you which direction the market won't be heading. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, any questions tonight? Any question? Any question?
Okay. Let me please permit me to ask since I'm on.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, please. When I was trying to set up my demo account, I downloaded the SM trading platform because it's been on my phone. So, but I saw where to choose a standard lot size and all that. So I don't know which is the right one to choose. And the one I choose, I can't find the currency peg like USD versus Canadian dollar. What I'm finding there is cash, like 50 cash, then Japanese cash. I'm not finding it being pegged. And
so AGK, let me answer you very quickly. What I would advise you to do as someone that has been trading for years now, one mistake you would make is to choose a wrong broker. What is a wrong broker? A wrong broker is a broker that can manipulate your trade. All right. A wrong broker is a broker that after you've made profit, paying you out becomes a problem. So I know many brokers, but I will recommend, not because I'm teaching on CCI Traders platform, but I'll recommend CCI Traders for you. Why? Because they have what we call the ECN account. The ECN account is one of the best accounts out there. Not too many brokers have an ECN account. All right. And with my experience using them for a period of 6 months, their payout is fast. Okay. And they have an office in Lagos, Ikoyi to be precise. So where I can easily sort out my issues. All right. And I think I recommend that for you to trade. So you get an email on how to go about setting up a demo account with CCI Traders and eventually a live account, because for you to trade and make real money where you get to withdraw into your bank account, you will need a live account. When you have fully completed the opening of the live account, you get to pay money into the live account. That's what you get to use to trade. All right. The mistake you will make, again I repeat, is choosing a wrong broker. I'm not saying this because I'm very responsible for myself. My name is my brand. Yes, I serve on CCI platform, but my name is my brand, because you will not say CCI Traders recommended CCI for you. You will say Respect Sunday recommended CCI for you. And I'm saying it with my full chest that it's a broker you can use.
Okay.
I'm saying it with my full chest that it's a broker you can use because of the ECN account. And they are not a front desk broker. They are liquidity broker.
Okay.
It's important that you trade with a broker that can guarantee your profits when you make money.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Broker that can guarantee it when you make money. So we'll send you the link to how to create that account. The guys in charge will send you the link on how to create your account and all that. And then the beautiful thing is this. Why are you learning what you're learning tonight? You're learning this because we, after tonight's class, maybe before the end of this week or next week, you get to join our Signal group, where people like myself and other expert traders on the CCI Traders platform will get to share their analysis with you, and you get to take the trade, and then you get to have a feel of what the market looks like. And that is why you're learning what you're learning tonight. So we understand that, personally, I understand how difficult it is for you to trade, or for you to learn how to trade without having a trading experience. Okay, some people tend to lose interest in all of it. But when you get to, maybe by the time you're learning how to trade for yourself, you get to pick signals and trade it on your demo account to have the experience of how to do the basic things in the market, even before you go live. That would help you become a better trader. Now, why is it important for you to learn these things now and then move on to demo trading? The same way it is important for you to go to a driving school to learn how to drive a car before getting your own car, or before coming to drive your own exotic car, that is the same importance that the demo account plays on your learning process. So expect the email maybe after this call where you get to set up your trading account. Then the admin will get to add you to the Signal channel where you get to pick those signals and trade it on your demo account, okay, while you're learning how to trade. in our next class, we'll be going full technical. I'll be showing you how and what I do in the market to arrive at a conclusion for a trade. We're going to be starting the journey in our next class. All right. So that has brought us to the end of our class tonight, I believe. So if you have, okay, I think somebody sent the link to, so the link is already in the chat box. So the link in the chat box is the link. Click on the link and follow instructions that will be given to you from that link. Mr. Marshall, please very quickly ask your question. Mr. Marshall David, I've asked for you to unmute yourself. Marshall, we're waiting for you, please. Raise your hand. Hello, Marshall. Please unmute yourself and speak. All right, I think he's not ready to speak. Anybody have any questions?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Can you people send the recording of this class tonight? The recording of this class.
Admin will take care of that. I'm not in that department. I only do teaching.
Okay, please, you can help us by passing our information to the admin.
Admin is on the call, so they are hearing you. All right. So, Kola Wale Oladipupo has a question. Hello, sir.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
go ahead.
My question is that for some of us who does not have that full time for Forex or to analyze the signals, to analyze on our own after the training, please, what can you tell us that even though we still want to benefit from this Forex, how can we benefit from this Forex even though we don't have that time that the Forex actually requires from us?
Okay, so Forex, let me tell you the truth. Forex does not require all that time that you think from you. What you need is at least minimum 2 hours every day. For you to have been on this call, that means you have 2 hours of your time every day, right? So if you have that 2 hours of the time, you can be able to sit down on your computer and check the charts. You'll be able to analyze the market for yourself. However, while you are going through that process of being able to analyze the market for yourself, you should take the previous class, Saturday's class and today's class very seriously. Go over the recording when the recording gets to you, understand what we said, all right, and then practice. Okay, and practice the things that you've been told, so that when you are added to our signal group, you'll be able to take the signals and trade and manage the trade properly. So the signals in our group is not 100%. We make money. We make more money than we lose. Okay, we make more money than we lose. So if you eventually get to make money from the trading, all right, that will be fine. And the day you take a loss, you know that it's part of the business. But I can tell you that we make more money than we make losses. So for you, sir, you don't need all the time in the world. You need a few hours to sit down and analyze the market. All right. So I really want to thank you guys for spending 2 hours of your time with us. We really want to see you succeed and become profitable in the Forex industry, getting to invite more people into the business. Okay. One thing we can assure you is quality education. Quality education. That is what we can assure you. All right. And as long as you make yourself available, you're going to learn that here for free. Right? The CCI platform will teach you how to trade for free, and then you become even better than many of us. Right? That being said, I want to wish you all an amazing rest of the day, an amazing night. Over to my host. Thank you for having me. I get to talk to you in our next class. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, boss.
Hello guys, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself tonight. If you enjoy yourself tonight, type 1 in the chat section, please. Oh, fantastic. This will continue. CCI traders, we are here to make sure we help you, educate you, and hold you by the hands and make sure you get the best out of your trading experience. Yes, Grace, you will get the last class video. It will be uploaded and you guys will get it. So don't bother yourself, it's well recorded. Same with this too, it's also well recorded. So we want to say a very big thank you to you guys for always availing yourself to join our classes. And this is a promise. CCI traders have come to stay, and we are committed to making sure that you make the best out of your trading experience. This is the best experience in Africa, and we are promising you quality education. And make sure you do not miss any of our webinars. Invite your friends, tell your friends about CCI traders. We are here to help you until you become a good Forex trader. That is our aim. So those that have dropped their email addresses and their phone numbers and their names, you will be receiving an email to join our Telegram Signal group. If you're not in our Telegram Signal group, you also receive another email to join the TCI Traders Telegram group, where we have conversations, we share ideas. You also join the Telegram group where you receive signals. So we have a lot of things in store for you. You also get another email where you are going to sign up. So where you're going to sign up and open your live trading account. So for this section, we are saying a very big thank you to you guys for coming, and welcome to the business of the 21st century, where you do not live to leave your comfort home or your comfort zone to make money. Just by sitting down at the comfort of your home, pressing your phone, and you are good to go. Welcome once again. Thank you guys for this opportunity, for coming to join us today. We love you all. Certificates will be sent to via your mails. The e-copy certificate for participation will be sent to you guys too via your emails. So you see why the attendance is very necessary and important. Thank you all, and God bless.